Good morning, everybody. I'm looking a little busted because I just woke up. How's everybody doing? I'm sad because it's raining. And I have somewhere else. I have somewhere to drive to later. It's like an hour away, and I'm like, bro, I hate driving in the rain. Coffee, 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 says Leonard. I don't even like coffee. Oh, thank you, 808. No, I can't fuck with coffee too much too often. Like I like have you guys ever seen Hoodwinked? I'm like the little freaking squirrel from Hoodwinked. I'm like off the walls when I drink coffee. But I guess I could get some. My dad always told me to like think of myself like a plant. You know, you wake up in the morning, you get some water, you get some sunlight, and that's how you get yourself some energy. Thank you. Look at my dogs. They're so spoiled. They don't want to go outside. It's raining. It's fucking raining. Damn. Fuck, is there anything out here I need to put away? I don't think so. I know the rain's like necessary for plant life and all, but whenever I have somewhere else to be, I hate the rain. If I had nowhere to be and I was just gonna stay home, I'd be like, fuck yeah, it's raining. My dogs are so spoiled. That's just 2 of them. I also got a pit bull in the garage. And I have a pug. But my pug is not here with me. My pug is with my ex. Because we have joint custody over my pug. Joint custody except for... Ooh, oatmeal! My mom made this. Which means she already ate. Which means that's for me. But I don't even want oatmeal. I actually wanted food. Like food. What's your guys' favorite breakfast meal? What do you guys like to eat for breakfast? Getting my vitamins. This is my collagen. I love it when I remember to drink my vitamins. Oh my gosh, Brian, you said protein shake. That is criminal. Criminal. Why would you choose that for breakfast over like eggs? I mean, to each his own. That is your response for what you want. I'm just like, I feel like for me, protein shakes are like, I settle for protein shakes. Like, for me, protein shakes, it's like, I never, like, want a protein shake. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll drink a protein shake, you know? Gotta drink that NAD. This is, DNA regeneration, so I can be young forever. And then I have some more NAD. I really can't believe I'm sitting here on live with you guys. Looking like this. I really like immediately woke up and then I was like, maybe I'll go live. I haven't even washed my face yet or like brushed my teeth yet. Whatever. The secret's out. Great smile. Thank you. But yeah, I just woke up. This is my morning hair. And I must be quiet type. Did you I just came from outside. It's raining. It's raining today. It's too cold to be outside. Thank you, KK. Hi, Junebug. Just taking my vitamin. I just woke up. It's raining in Seattle. I feel like, isn't Seattle always rainy? Nine months out of the year? Bruh. Seattle is pregnant with rain every year. That's crazy. California. I'm a Cali girl. It's only 38 in a year and rain. 38 days in a year. Someone just said it was 9 months. Yeah, it's Callie. What you guys doing today? What are you guys' plans for the day? Oh my gosh, Mr. Crown, thank you for the bells. Oh, 38 inches per year. Damn. That's a lot of rain. Dude, you guys are seeing me so sleepy. Like, I swear, I'm the biggest night owl. I can be up. Thank you. I can be up like so late and I'll have so much energy. Where I'm sleepy is morning time. Like in the morning, I wake up and I'm like, don't talk to me, anybody. So I'm surprised I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna go live on BIGO. Because I'm like a cranky bitch in the mornings. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want anybody to fucking ask me questions. Nobody, please, nobody text me in the morning. I really genuinely, like, I really don't want to wake up and I see text messages. Like, hate that shit. I hate that shit. When I wake up, I want peace and quiet. I want to just silently, like, hobble out of bed, silently shuffle to the restroom, wash my face, brush my teeth. And then sometimes it'll be like my friends will be texting me, like, they wake up, they're early birds. I'm not. I'm a night owl. I'll be up early if I didn't fall asleep the night before. Like, but yeah, my friends would text me at fucking like 8:30 in the morning and like blah 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 blah. Text me until like 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Genuinely, and so that's why I'm so surprised that here I am talking to you guys online at this time. And I'm actually talking. Hi, Chris. You get cranky, says KK? Yeah. Same. Especially when it's my mom. Oh my gosh, my mom. She's like the neediest person with attention for things. She'll go burst into my room, no knocking, just open my door, swing my fucking door open, and wake me up just to show me a funny TikTok. And it would not even be funny to me. And I'm like, you woke me up for this. And then she'll leave, and then leave my fucking door open. And I'm like, bro, the disrespect is crazy. The disrespect is crazy. It's like, not only are you knocking it off, you're gonna wake me up for some not even funny shit, and then you're gonna leave my door open. Like, if that isn't the most irritating shit in the morning, I don't know what is. Knock her out, I'm dead. No, I just go back to sleep. I wake up, I shut the door, I go back to sleep, because I'm like, you know what? Being angry is a waste of my energy. All I want to do is sleep anyways. But then when I wake up, I'm pissed. I'm like, dude, you really woke me up for a boring ass TikTok? Like, you couldn't have just showed that to me later? No, it was so funny. Her humor is not even, I can't. Everybody has different senses of humor, though. Oh my gosh, thank you, Mr. Crown, for the crown. Like, everybody has their own sense of humor. My mom is a millennial, so her sense of humor is like over the top jokes. Like, she was telling me that she wants me to start doing skits, and she wants my skits to be like those over the top, like, cringe funny videos. Like, you know the videos that like is overacting? Like, over the top acting. Like, someone's like, hey, You just insulted my mother. And then it's like a white transition. And then it's like a, all right, man, screw you. Like, she thinks that's so funny. And I'm like, Mom, that's not even funny. It's OD. Oh my gosh, you guys are silly. But yeah, it's like, that's like her sense of humor. And so keep in mind, she woke my ass up for like videos like that, you know? You know how like back in the day, fuck, who was it? Like back in the Vine era, like that kind of shit. Remember that thing where like the people were like eating at the tables and then, hi Savvy. And they'd be like, and there'd be food on the tables, and then suddenly like they just like slap the food and the food goes everywhere, and it's like I swear that's what my mom thinks is funny. Like it's just like over the top, like overly trying funny stuff to her, and she'll be like, oh my god, that's so funny, and I'm just like, but I don't even know what I think is funny. I'm trying to think of what I think is funny. I don't know. It's been a while since I fucking laughed. I feel like I can't actually even remember the last like TikTok video I watched that was like so funny. Jump scares are funny. Hey Caleb. What do I think is funny? Oh my gosh, I saw this one video and it was people pranking their grandma. That was funny to me. This grandma was like washing her face in the middle of the night, right? So the bathroom is the only thing that's lit up. The rest of the house is dark. And then there's like a little the grandson who's like making the TikToks. He's like hiding in the hallway, like crouched down in the dark, like this, recording. And the grandma's like on the opposite side, like washing her face, you know? And then the door's open and it's pitch black out. So then what he does as he's recording is he like throws like a ball down the hallway to roll in a creepy way, like past the grandma, and then the grandma's like in the middle of washing her face, and she was like, and she like looks in the hallway, and then she like goes back to like washing her face so fast, she didn't even dry her face because she was scared. She was like, and she was, and then she literally starts sprinting to her room. This grandma is like this cute old skinny Asian grandma, and she's like, and then she like. And then she starts, or maybe she was Filipino, but I feel like, isn't that Asian? I don't know. She starts sprinting to her room, and she's like all scared because she's trying to run from the dark of the hallway. And then her like, son comes out of the fucking crouching in the dark, and he's like, boo! And she's like, ah! And then she starts slapping him because she's pissed off. That to me is funny. Like that's my kind of humor. That's my kind of humor. Wait. Let me see what the comments say. Francis said grandma must go too. What the fuck? Francis? No, she don't gotta go. Someone scared her granny showing her TV screen with the government warning of a nuclear attack. See, those kinds of videos are funny to me. Like the ones that are like fucked up. That's my funny. Like my mom likes OD funny where it's like, I'm trying to make you laugh and I'm gonna use a funny voice and I'm gonna use dramatic transition sounds. Like that's my mom's funny. And I'm like, girl. But anyways, my funny is the prank shit, the fucking real like reactions, the fucked up shit. I'm from California. Oh my gosh, no, she ran into the wall. Oh my gosh, hi, Surf in the Six. Yeah, I just woke up. I have my fucking bed head. My bed head is out. And I haven't even washed my face or brushed my teeth yet. Hi, Mac. You love it? Yeah, I was just telling them. how before you got here, how I am not really a morning person. I actually genuinely like I wake up in the mornings and I'm like, oh, nobody talk to me. So I'm really surprised I woke up and I had like the want to like do a BIGO live stream with you guys, because usually it's opposite. Usually I'm like, no one talk to me. And I was just saying how like my mom be waking me up too to like show me funny videos that aren't even funny. And then I was talking about like what kinds of videos on TikTok I think are funny. So now I want to know, what kind of videos do you watch or TikToks do you watch that you think are funny? Hey, Spider John. Oh, thank you, KOD. Yeah, I never really let you guys see me like this, so it's like funny. Like, what the fuck's up with my bangs? Ah, thank you, Savvy. Oh, thank you, Spider John. Hi, Junie. You guys want to see the fit? This was the PJs. The chanclas are the best part. The sweats are maroon and they have pockets. And then this t-shirt is the comfiest t-shirt because I've had it for like years and years and years and years and years, and I've washed it many times. So it's like that super soft t-shirt material that's just like the best to sleep in. How many years? Maybe like 10 years. No, I don't sleep with the chanclas on, obviously. I'm walking around the house, I have chanclas on. David, I just feel comfortable talking to you guys on live stream right here only, replying to comments only. I don't respond to anybody's DMs ever. It's just a personal like preference, I guess, you know. I'm trying to like not blur the lines between my relationship with you guys on comments versus, you know, the DMs. It's I'm not DMing people. Spider John said I'm a cool looking lazy girl. Ah, hell no. I'm not lazy. But I do look not put together right now, but I literally just told you why. Hello, Zaro. Thank you, Junie. You're from Brazil. I've been on BIGO since this summer. I just started streaming in like July. So it hasn't even been too long. Yes, born and raised in LA. It's like California is the place to be. It has everything you could ever want. You want to go to the mountains? Just drive a little bit this way. You want to go to the beach? Just drive a little bit this way. You want to go to the forest? Drive a little bit that way. You want to go to the snow? Drive a little bit that way. You want to go to the desert? Drive a little bit that way. It's like there's any kind of climate, any kind of setting, any kind of anything in California, just a little bit of a drive away. Like, I love California. The only thing that's annoying is how expensive it is to live in California, but then all of the opportunities creatively are out here. I'm pursuing my dreams of being an actress. I also am a singer-songwriter, and I pursue a bunch of other things. Like later, like I'm not ready right now, obviously, but like later on, I have to drive all the way deep into LA, like past LA. I think it's in Van Nuys. I have to drive to Van Nuys. That's not even LA. I like to drive all the way to Van Nuys to do a voiceover gig. I don't know if did I ever tell you guys I'm gonna be in a video game. I'm a video game character. Like, you might not be able to tell it with this, but my body's. And so this guy met me at Comic-Con, and then he was like, I need girl bodies like your bodies in my video game. And I was like, oh, okay. And then so yeah, so me and my best friend Tay, we are in his video game, and we already did like the motion capture suits and everything. We did some flips, we did some cool fighting moves. And now we're going back today to finish editing our avatars. And today we're gonna be doing voiceovers. So I'm gonna be doing a bunch of like, you know, grunts and noises like that. Yes, American. I've actually never been to Universal for Halloween, like the horror nights and shit. I've never done that before. Do I play video games? Growing up I did with my dad, my brother, here and there, but like, do I actively play video games? No. I'm like the kind of person that's like, I'll play if everybody else is playing, but I won't like go out of my own way to like choose to play video games. It's kind of like, I'd rather be doing other things. But if I did play a video game, it would be like a fighting game. Like, I like to play Tekken, Street Fighter. I also like shooting games. Like, I remember we used to play like Metal Slugs and just older games like that. Like, ew. Yeah. Yes, too big for you. I was saying ew to your comment. You always ask that on my lives. Go to her lives. Her name is, you know her name, Tatum Michelle, 2 E's. She streams on here too. Go to her lives. I'm saying ill because of what you said. Am I an actress? Yes. But am I a full-time rich actress? No. I'm like a working actress still. Thank you. Smells like Latina spirit. Yeah. That's why you got a little sass right now. That's the Latina spirit. That's amazing. I feel like Latina girls, depending on how they were raised, they could be like the sweetest or the most toxic. Or both. Oh my gosh, thank you, Robert, for the necklace. Tylenol? No, this is my collagen pills. I'm trying to have good skin. That's funny. I was just saying I gotta have good skin. You're talking about good skin too. Oh my god, thank you, Robert. But yeah, I'm like, I just woke up and I was trying hard to like wake the fuck up. So, drank my vitamins, drank my tall glass of water that's bigger than my fucking head. Actually, my head's still bigger. But yeah, my car works fine. Yeah, why? Well, the thing is, if you really think about it, Mexico is huge. There's different parts of Mexico, and there's different types of Mexican. There's different types of skin colors for every region. On my dad's side, I'm 100% full Mexican. Obviously, I was born in America though, because I feel like you can tell like my accent is very white. But my dad's side is from Jalisco. That's where like tequila is prominent. That's where a bunch of like white people go to retire because Mexican people from Jalisco, they look fair skinned, they have light eyes. My grandma from there, she actually has blonde hair and hazel eyes and freckles. Like she looks like she told me actually that before she got her citizenship, the way she came to America back in the fucking like early 60s was she just kind of walked on over because she just looked white and nobody questioned her. And I was like, nice. My mom's side is from Culiacan, from Sinaloa. They're a little bit more dark in skin. A lot of the cartel is there, I think. Don't know much about it because we haven't visited there too often. We went there for Dia de los Muertos. We went to like a cemetery. But yeah, so it's different parts of Mexico, different skin colors. I don't really know much. I don't really know too much about it because obviously like I grew up here. But yeah, it's crazy how. Oh, thank you, Robert. It's crazy how if you really think about it, like you were saying, Mexican women are like a bunch of different types, and it's like, yeah, well, if you really think about like the history of like Mexico or Mexican people, it's like we were indigenous people, indigenous tribes first that were then conquered by, you know, European people, the freaking Spaniards, and then a lot of the people that came over, it's like the indigenous women were, you know, raped, and then Mexican people became the mixture of the two, the indigenous tribes and then the Europeans. And so that's why Mexican people, some of them look a lot lighter, some of them look not as light, but it's like we're mixtures. And some people, thank you, Robert, some people like they look at me and they think I'm like a bunch of different things. They're like, oh, you're Arabic. And I was like, I'm Mexican. Oh my gosh, hi Predator. And thank you so much, Robert. You're continuing to send me things. I really appreciate you. All right, let me go back up and see the comments because I feel like I'm. What part of Jalisco? From Guadalajara. Savi says Mexicans sometimes come to talk to me in Spanish randomly. I'm a half Indian, half Iranian. Oh yeah, because you could maybe look a little bit like you could be Mexican or something. Yeah, I was gonna say, Mr. Nut. Some Latinos look like they have Native American in them. Well, if you think about it, the indigenous tribes that Mexican people were deriving from, the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Incans, or whatever, it's like they're very similar to Native Americans. And actually, I wouldn't doubt it if the tribes, the indigenous people, they all were family with the Native Americans. I feel like we kind of are the same people. And especially in California, because California was originally part of Mexico. So it's like, especially in California, the indigenous tribes here probably would be indigenous Mexicans. Damn, I have so many comments. I love it. I have so many to get through. I really, really love it when you guys comment and I have things to keep yapping on about. I really enjoy that. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, Predator, thank you so much for all of the gifts you keep sending me. I really appreciate you. Let's see. What's my dream role, says Alex Strong. My dream role would probably to be like a superhero. I would love to be like connected to like cables and fly and shoot things out of my eyes and hands and do flips, do my own stunts, fight some people. I would love to have my own like action figures, and I would love to be a superhero. or a villain, but maybe mostly a hero. Hello, 11. Ah, my comments went back down. Russia Barnes, I'm from California. Thank you, Robert. You're so sweet. Where is my favorite? What is my favorite movie? My favorite movie. Well, I have a lot of favorite movies, but I would say Little Mermaid is one of my favorites, but it's like a cartoon movie, you know. But a movie. Fuck. It's hard. I have different favorite movies for different genres. Oh my gosh, Robert, thank you. I'd say my favorite like movie would be Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks. Great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's a classic. That's the movie that actually inspired me to be an actor. I remember watching that, and have you guys seen that movie? So Catch Me If You Can, Leonardo DiCaprio, he was in his prime, bro. He to paint a picture, the very first scene that I remember the movie having was Leonardo DiCaprio was in high school. He just moved from one town to another, so his first day of school, brand new kid. But the school he came from originally was like he had to wear uniforms, you know, like those types of schools. So then when he moved to a new school, he showed up wearing a uniform and everybody's wearing regular clothing. So then he sticks out. He looks stupid. And then like the school bully sees him in the hallway and like starts talking some shit to him for wearing a fucking uniform, just, you know, just being a bully. Next thing you know, Leonardo DiCaprio, that's his rude awakening to the fucking school, is like people are being rude to him and he sticks out. And then he reclaims his power because he goes into the classroom and he realizes he's in the same class as that bully that just talked shit to him in the hallway. And so what does he do? Does he like cowardly sit in his chair, like all awkwardly looking around like you would expect him to? But no, he does the unexpected and he goes up to the whiteboard and he starts writing a name on the board as if he's a fucking teacher. And then he starts acting the part. He starts pretending to be the teacher. He starts the substitute teacher. And then he starts to fucking reclaim the power by making the bully read out of a book. And he's like, you know what, bully? Open the page, blah, blah, blah. Read it out loud to us. Blah, blah, blah. And he makes him look stupid. And the bully's like stuttering and shit, like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And the next thing you know, like the actual substitute comes in and then Leonardo DiCaprio gets in trouble for pretending to be the teacher and then he gets in trouble. But it's like he was iconic. And that was like the very first scene that basically got the audience to know like Leonardo DiCaprio's character has some fucking balls. He's confident, he speaks with authority, he knows how to transform his body language, his mannerisms, his voice inflection to transform into somebody else. And so he does that continuously throughout the movie. And he transforms from a regular person to like, the first thing he pretended to be was a substitute teacher. And then he was like a pilot. And then he was like a doctor. And then he was like a lawyer. And then he was like a detective. And he just pretends every time. And he gets people to believe him that he's these things. The way he pretended to be a pilot was he like hosted some kind of beauty pageant and then he had all the girls dressed in like stewardess like outfits and then he just had them holding him and he started walking to the fucking with his pilot uniform on and it was like he just played the part. He knows what people expect to see and he played the part with his words and it was just like confidence will get you anywhere in any room, any respect. And that's when I watched that movie. I remember watching that and thinking, wow, like he just bullshitted his way through life. And that's just all acting. And that's what I loved. I loved the movie because it was just like, you know, really inspiring. It was cool. But let me see the more comments. I have to go back up. It made you want to be a pilot? That's funny. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Xana. Robert says, rumor thought you were Italian. Yeah, I get that all the time. I get people think I'm Italian. I've had people think I'm Arabic. I've had people think I'm Native American. I've had people ask me if I'm mixed with like Asian, which I don't understand. I have people think I am Armenian, but I'm 100% Latina, 100% Mexican. Do I know any popular movie stars personally? Movie stars? No. I know some people that have been on shows, but they aren't like that famous. I have a friend I grew up with. No, I didn't grow up with him. I went to high school with him, but and I used to talk to him. I used to date him. But I'm not gonna say his name. But he ended up being on Nickelodeon for a while. But we had a fallout. It was just like this weird situation where like he couldn't like be in my life unless he was in my life romantically. And then he would make little like statements. He'd be like, well, if I'm not your blah 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 blah, then you're not gonna be blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, like what the fuck? But anyways, it was weird. One day he invited me to like literally an orange carpet event for Nickelodeon Choice Awards, and he's like, gonna be my date. And then I was talking to somebody at the time, and I was like, well, you know what? Like, I would love to be your date, but if you want like arm candy or something, but we would have to go as friends because I am talking to somebody and then I don't want to like disrespect them. And then he was like, then you're not coming. And I was like, okay. And then he blocked me off everything. And I'm like, bro, I was so polite and respectful and I told you things so fucking normally. And then he just like, but we went to high school together. So it was like, that's so dramatic. Like you're acting like, I don't know. It was just weird. So yeah. Let me see. What religion? Christian. Is the only time we get stuck until the end of our wedding. What? What are you talking about? And Turi is very difficult. What's that? I'm confused. Oh my gosh, my lighting. You guys actually woke me the fuck up. Like, obviously, you guys didn't wake me up. I woke up and I pressed live. But, hi, Robert. But it's like, talking to you guys actually, like, woke me up. That's what I meant. What is up? Not much. I just woke up. I started live streaming. I haven't even washed my face or brushed my teeth yet, which is kind of embarrassing, but what the fuck ever. I don't care. And I have an opportunity soon, later on. I'm gonna go do a voiceover gig. I'm gonna be in a video game. I already did motion capture, move body movements for my avatar to be in a video game. But today I'm going back to do my voiceover, so I'm gonna do all the grunts. You are very tired. Thank you, Robert. But I'm excited. So yeah, that's also why I wanted to wake up. I took all my farewell movie. Thank you, Dr. Mohammed. What game? So on IG, if you go to my IG, Draylovesu, it'll be on my highlights, and then it'll look like a little video game controller with as like the name of the highlights. You can see some behind the scenes of me doing some motion capture movements to beat a video game. It's an up and coming video game. I met the video game developer. I met him at Comic-Con, and I was in full cosplay. As a live streamer, I was press at Comic-Con, so I got to go for free as long as I was live streaming and cosplay the entire time. I had a line of people waiting to take pictures with me all 3 days. The first day I was Invisible Woman from Fantastic Four, blonde hair, blue eyes, the suit, all the works. Second day I was Miraculous Ladybug. I was Marinette in her Ladybug costume. Same thing, the blue wig. I had blue eyes as well. And then the third day, I was Miss Bellum from Powerpuff Girls. I had the orange curls, the red tights dress, and then I had some blue contacts on just because I wanted to. But yeah, so I met this video game developer on the third day of Comic-Con. He saw me in the Miss Bellum costume. He saw the lines usually for the con stars. Thank you. That's my first Comic-Con ever, actually. That was like my experience, was people lining up for me all 3 days. I actually didn't even get to really walk around Comic-Con too much because I had a line for hours of people taking pictures with me. I still to this day on my IG, Comic-Con was in what, September? It's already November. I'm still getting tagged in Comic-Con fan video photo edits of me in cosplay from Comic-Con. I'm like, damn, I'm still getting pictures. It's crazy. But I had hours and hours and hours of people taking pictures with me, and my best friend Tatum as well, because she was with me in cosplay. But you would have thought they would want pictures with the both of us, and they did. But like, we also had individual like lines for hours. It was like Disneyland. It was like a meet and greet at Disneyland. It was crazy. It was like, I'd just be standing here and they'd be like, pose. I'm like, okay, wait, a little pose, and then take a picture. They'd leave, and it'd be like for hours. It was fun though. It was a cool experience. I was live streaming the entire thing. I could have been a billionaire by now. Man, I know, right? But yeah, anyway, so I met this video game developer on that third day. He saw the line of people trying to take pictures with me and my best friend Tatum, and he saw like what a huge hit we were. And this is our first Comic-Con ever, keep in mind. And he's walking around with this little like cart, and in this cart he had like video game controllers, a laptop with his video game, and I thought he was like part of the con. I thought he had his own booth or something, but no, he was like an independent person, like walking around just being like, hey guys, like I actually am in the process of developing my very own video game, and I'm just trying to get people to like play with it and blah blah blah. And then so he had me play it, he had my best friend play it, we played this video game, and we were commending him. We're like, oh dude, like you made this video game, like this is huge, that's awesome. And then he like took one look at me and Tatum and our bodies, and then he was like, I need a body like yours in my video game. And then no, not testing White Whitman, he created his own video game from scratch. He's still making it. So he's like, I need bodies like yours in my video game. And so we went in, and we wore a motion capture suit. We were doing some kicks, some flips, and some stunts, and we're going to be avatars in the game. And now today we're going to go back and we're going to, oh, thank you, Robert. We're going to go and do some voiceovers for that. But yeah, it's going to be published on this video game thing called Steam. And that quickly, yeah, that's how quick it was. It just was that quick. It was like we met him on a Comic-Con one weekend, and then the next weekend immediately we went in to do some fucking motion capture. But it's gonna be called Erased. And the guy's Instagram, the video game developer guy, his name is Jeron Juck. So it's Jerron, and then Jock is like JACQUE. S maybe. What the fuck is that? White women. But yeah, he's developing on Steam, but he has like so many followers on his Instagram. Like he's gonna be, it's gonna be hit big. And I'm excited because if that shit makes money one day, I'm like, do we get a cut as avatars? Like, I don't know. You know? Think about like when you played Tekken. When I played Tekken, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be like fucking Xayu and Anna and Cynthia and all those hot bitches fighting. Oh, thank you. I mean, that's kind of mean. It's like nice. It's like a backhand compliment. I should get a cut. A haircut? Fuck no. Oh, the game. Well, once he starts making money, once the game starts making money, I mean, we didn't sign any contracts or anything, so. And he's so new, he's independent, so it was kind of like, what was I supposed to do? Be like, I'm not gonna help you unless you give me a contract, you know, because then he'll just be like, oh, well, then I'll ask somebody else to volunteer. You know, I don't want to miss out on my opportunity to be in a video game either. But yeah, I'm hoping later on, if he ever gets like a deal from like Sony or like, I don't know, some kind of different fucking big company that might sponsor him, then maybe it could be a conversation we revisit where it's like, hey, can we get 1% equity, you know? The game's gonna be called Erased. And Jaron Jock is the creator of the game. And yeah, and my character, I'm so excited. Let me check. I don't know if it's up yet, but you can always check out his IG. So my IG is Draylovesu. I have the behind the scenes of making the video game on my highlights. But his Instagram is Jaron Jock, so it's JERRON JACQUES, I think. I think there's an S. There may or may not be an S at the end of his last name. But on his IG you'll see a bunch of like his video game content stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited. My character, I'm like doing a backflip, a back walk over to splits, and then I'm like sitting in the splits on top of someone's face. Not actually, but like, so I told him I wanted to do that. So I like, you know how when you're in a video game and you're like fighting and you're like bah, 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 you know, fighting or whatever, and then they die and they're on the floor and your avatar is still there, like. So I told him, like, I want my avatar to be a fucking menace. I want, like, to kill him and then do something fucking disrespectful after they're dead. So I was like, can I kill him? And then, like, I have a few options. So I did a few different things. There's one where I do this, and I'm like, and I kick his head off. And then there's one where I, like, go and I do a front roll to straddle. And then I'm like slapping his face silly until his face comes off. And then there's another one where I like kill him and then I walk over his dead body and I do a backflip and I do a splits and then I sit on his face like a few times, like just straight up killing him more. But yeah, I told him to add those things to my avatar after my avatar kills their opponent. So I'm excited about that. You guys are like, this bitch crazy. Thank you, Robert. But yeah, I'm like trying to think about what kind of a voice do I want to do for my character. Because it can't be me. I have to be able to do a different voice. Like, maybe a seductive, deep voice like this. Or, Maybe I should do a high-pitched voice. I don't know. Like, what kind of... Did I get the dishes done yesterday? Dude, yeah, this is all the dishes I did yesterday. All clean. Of course, no one's putting it away. And you know what? I don't want to fucking do it. I already fucking washed all the dishes. So it's going to stay there until somebody else puts it away. Because I'm not doing that shit. Like, I had to hand wash all of those dishes. That was just way too much. More water. Don't do a high-pitched voice. Okay. No high-pitched voice? No high-pitched voice? No, I want to sound like this, actually. I don't know. I don't know what kind of voice I'm going to do. Should I do a deep, seductive voice like this? But then I just sound like... I don't know what kind of voice to do, guys. Like, I have to, like, think of the noises I'm going to make for the punches, too. Or, like, when I get punched. Like, if someone punches me, I'm like, oh. Wait, why did that sound so... I can't. Do it. Sounds weird. Do a deep voice like that. Okay, I'll do a deep voice. You guys are funny. Like, nope. That's weird. Let's see. It's time to get ready. Gonna start doing my hair. Now we're in the bathroom, and ew, lighting here sucks. Yeah, lighting in the bathroom fucking sucks. But what else can I do? What else can I do? Okay, wait here 1 second. I'm gonna mute you real quick because sorry guys, I had to just handle something real quick, but I'm back. Robert, you're so sweet. Thank you. Let us see. Yeah, I feel like I'd rather do my makeup in my room. I have the freaking lights like this because I'm an actress. Because I have the backdrops for my auditions. This is just extra clothing. But I'm eventually going to fit it all into my closet. And it's because I recently, like a year ago, maybe almost 2, I moved in with my family. I used to live with my ex of 6 years. And so, you know, I have my own place. And I feel like when you have your own place, you just have so much more shit. Because you have more space to store it. And so, like, now I'm in the process of, like, downsizing from having my own apartment to, like, only living in a room. So, yeah, I have a lot of clothing. It's raining, I know. It's crazy, right? Isn't that crazy? Let me get my tripod out here. Wait, actually, this one I need a different charger for. You guys probably like, girl, put us down. Okay, wait. There you go. What the hell? Oh my gosh! Stay! Why? I'm getting pissed off. Shit keeps falling. I'm about to slap something. Seriously, like, stop fucking falling. What you talking about? Okay, bye, Robert. I'll be here for a while. I'll still be here for like at least 1 more hour on live because I'm getting ready. Ew. Yeah, that's one way to successfully get blocked, because you got me fucked up if you're gonna make me feel uncomfortable on my fucking lives. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just can't leave my phone there. I cannot believe that guy really felt so comfortable to fucking come to my live and tell me he wants to put me in a cage for his personal fun. Bye. You're blocked. You're done. Who says that? Weirdos say that shit. Oh my gosh, Mr. Crown, thank you. You guys are seeing a different side of my room you guys have never seen before. I can't believe I actually let you guys see my fucking room, even though it's always so dirty. Am I embarrassed? A little bit. But you know what? I still gotta do what I gotta do. So. Hey, Success Vibes. You're glad I'm back. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. I'm looking for a specific charger.